As I mentioned to you on the way driving up here, I was a little apprehensive calling you on the phone because I wasn't sure whether I would find you or not. I'm delighted that I did and that you could come and give us a one-year follow-up with reference to your coping with AIDS.
Fairly healthy all year long since I last saw you. I've had kind of minor symptoms, swollen lymph nodes and headaches and nausea and things like that. I think a lot of those symptoms are related to side effects of taking the AZT, because I've been on full dose AZT for about 1.5 years now, and I believe that that's what's holding me in there. I'm also continuing to do monthly treatments of the aerosol pentamidine, and a few months ago went on a experimental dose study where they're giving me a double dose every month to kind of see if it's better or if it makes a difference. So I think that those two things have been what's been maintaining my health over all this time. In December 1st, actually, I saw my doctor for my monthly checkup, and she noticed that in my blood work that what she said was that my muscle enzymes were breaking down. And that scared me pretty much, because I've been feeling a weakness in my legs that I, been noticing over the last couple of months. I can't really squat down and stand up without holding on to something, And so when she said something about my muscles, I got a little scared, and she said it was something that was exacerbated by the AZT, so I stopped taking the AZT, and I was off of it for the month of December. And she said that made a difference in that my muscle enzymes were back to where they were, and they hadn't been that great in the first place. So I started up on half-dose AZT January 1st. So that's what I'm doing now.
I see.
I'm coming into my 3rd year now, so I'm just going to hang on as long as I can. I don't know what to expect, or I could get a variety of other diseases could happen to me too. So,
how much do you ask your doctor about what might happen to you? In other words, how curious are you, or would you rather not know what's ahead?
I found that I find that I learn more through my own investigation than by asking the doctors. I ask my doctor, and they say, oh, don't worry about it, and we'll see what happens, and it's not that bad, and things like this,
So they try to kind of reassure you.
Right. It's more, I think they're more like trying to positive reinforce me, to say, oh, you're doing good, and so don't worry about anything else, But I keep very, very well informed in the alternative therapies, and I subscribe to all the guerrilla buying clubs and health suggestions that are going on, especially in San Francisco. That's a big thing, alternative therapies, and I keep really in touch with that, and so I'm trying to do things like I go for a massage every week, things to relax me and to make me feel good, that kind of thing, and it's stress reduction kind of stuff.
Well, that's interesting. I'm kind of curious about, since you're bright enough, obviously, to have some impression about what your doctor's response is, and you feel like they're trying to positively reinforce you or reassure you. Is that okay? I mean, or do you find that annoying, or do you wish you'd be more candid? Or
no, I don't think that they know. I believe that they're being upfront with me, but I don't think that they know. I think they know very little about AIDS and very little about these treatments, and these experimental, drugs and therapies that they're giving me. They've only been administering them 1 year or 2, and they really don't know, how the long-term scene is going to be. I walk a lot slower than I used to. That's probably the main thing that I feel is tired a lot. I've always been one of these people that is doing 20 things at once, and running around and having all this stuff happening. And I'd say I'm about at half capacity of where I was before, so I've slowed down quite a bit.
And is that slowed down in the sense of being short of breath, or just not having the energy?
Both. I would say both.
Have you seen X-rays? I mean, to what extent are your lungs afflicted with this?
Yeah, I don't know. I know that they gave me some pulmonary capacity tests, and where I was breathing into the tubes and all that. But I never asked for the results because I don't know what it means.
You don't
anyway.
know whether you're at 80% of normal capacity or 50 or.
I don't know.
But just from a day-to-day point of view, it does. You know, you're clearly out of breath more quickly than you would have been.
Right.
When
I mean, I don't run for the bus anymore. I don't know more. I take it all real slow, and maybe that's another reason I'm lasting as long as I am.
So you're in a situation where you can kind of move into slow motion, so to speak, and just modify your activity level in accordance with your capacity.
Right. I'm not. I don't work, and so I can sleep till noon, and take naps in the afternoon and that kind of stuff. So, and I do. When I feel that I'm tired, I go to sleep.